Today we're going to learn how to make 6 different fall spray recipes using essential oils. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah McFall of MyMerryMessyLife.com and author of the book Detox Your Home, which you can find on Amazon. It includes more than 80 DIY recipes to help you go non-toxic and natural in your home in your cleaning, bath, body and beauty, and laundry products. So today I'm going to teach you how to make some room sprays that are fall scented. It is fall season here, and it is just wonderful to scent your home with the scents of orange and clove and cinnamon and nutmeg and things that smell like pumpkin pie and sweaters and falling leaves. Sprays are super easy to make. All you need is water. You need an emulsifier like a pinch of salt, a couple of teaspoons of Witch Hazel, or alcohol. You can use vodka or Everclear or rubbing alcohol to emulsify the oils and water. And then you need essential oils. I typically make my essential oil sprays, and these are 2-ounce bottles. You can make them in 2-ounce bottles or 4-ounce. I usually don't go larger than 4-ounce because it just doesn't get used up within a year or so. These also make for beautiful gifts, especially if you have these pretty labels, which you can get in my Etsy shop. And they just make for lovely gifts, especially for teachers, for friends, for family. They're just a lovely homemade gift that's also affordable for you because you can make a whole bunch of them for pretty cheap. So the reason I make my own sprays and use essential oils and stuff during the fall season instead of going out and buying the scented candles, the scented plug-ins, and the scented sprays is because all of those scented products contain toxins, and they are artificial fragrances. Inside artificial fragrances, you're gonna find phthalates, parabens, formaldehyde, and other chemicals. As you already know, formaldehyde is something that is used to embalm the dead. That's a very strange thing for us to be breathing in. It is toxic. In fact, it is known to be carcinogenic, and it can be in a lot of artificial fragrances. That goes for artificial fragrances in anything: laundry, bath, body, and beauty products, cleaning products, everything. Also, the phthalates are particles of plastic. They're tiny, minuscule particles of plastic. They help bind the artificial fragrance molecules together so that it has a nice, strong scent. Well, that doesn't sound so bad, except that they're particles of plastic. So when they're sprayed or dispersed into the air, you are literally breathing in tiny particles of plastic. Just a few and you'll be okay. But the problem is that all of our products on the shelves now are pretty much scented artificially. So you're getting those tiny particles of plastic into your system a lot. And it gets to the point where your body can no longer filter them out. And our bodies are able to filter out a lot of toxins. But the problem in our world today is that we are inundated with toxins. So our bodies are trying to keep up, and it leads to disease, because your body's working so hard to get these toxins out. And with artificial fragrances, what you're gonna find is you could get a headache, migraines, brain fog, confusion, lethargy, even bad moods like moodiness. Also sneezing, it can trigger and irritate asthma. So if you have anyone who has allergies or asthma in your home, I do highly recommend that you try and remove as many artificial fragrances as you can. I know sometimes that can be hard to be like, oh my gosh, where do I even start? This is overwhelming. But that's why I have this channel and my blog for you. I also have a free ebook you can download on how to step-by-step eliminate the toxins from your home, and a free email course on how to do that. And I'll link it up here at the top for you. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start by making a pumpkin spice spray. Now I have the recipes for the rest of these on the blog, so make sure you click on that link in the description box below to get these recipes and these labels. But today I'm gonna show you just the basics of how to make your own spray, and then you can apply those basics to the rest of these sprays, okay? So you take off the top. This is a 2-ounce bottle. I do not have any Witch Hazel on hand, so I'm going to be using salt. And like I said, you only need a pinch of salt. It's gonna spill a little bit out probably. Let's see how much that is. Okay, maybe more than a pinch. 3 little pinches. It's hard to get a pinch in there because the opening is so small. Now I have these little tiny funnels. It's a little baby funnel that comes with the spray bottles. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in some water, but I'm not gonna fill it up all the way. Now you could actually put your essential oils on top of the salt first and then add the water. Doesn't really matter. So we're gonna make a pumpkin spice spray. So I'm gonna do 2 drops of each of these. Now if this was a 4-ounce bottle, I would double that. So 2 drops of orange, 2 drops of cinnamon bark, 2 drops of nutmeg or coriander or cardamom. Sometimes 3 comes out or 4, it's really no big deal. Essential oils are not an exact science, so don't worry about that. 2 drops of clove. Now I'm going to smell it just to make sure it's strong enough. And if you like a real strong scent, you may want to do more than 8 drops. Yeah, that smells pretty good. All right, so I'll put the top back on. Shake it up, and then you'll just mist into the air. Oh wow, that smells really good. I wish you could smell this. Now if you use clear essential oils, you can also spray this on linens. But if it has a color to it, you don't want to spray it on linens. The color will stain fabrics. Okay, so be careful with that. But yeah, you just squirt it into the air, and you just enjoy it. You just enjoy. And you think of sweaters and pumpkin spice lattes and bonfires and roasting marshmallows and have your happiest fall thoughts and enjoy yourself. That's what you do with it. I like to also keep them in the bathrooms, especially like guest bathrooms and things like that, so that the guests can feel free to do whatever they need to do in the bathroom, and they can just spray away and it smells wonderful. And it actually eliminates odors instead of just covering them up. I don't know how it does that scientifically, but I've experienced that. So the different sprays in this set are Apple Orchard, Sweater Weather, Pumpkin Pie, Bonfire, Pumpkin Spice, which you just made, and Cinnamon Roll. And you can get these beautiful labels. They're printable in my Etsy shop, which I'll have linked in the description box below. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, would you please give it a thumbs up? It helps me to make more free content for you. And also, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Again, that helps my channel and it helps me to be able to help you for free. And also, I'd love to hear from you if you could leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of these recipes. If you made some of them, let me know how they smell, and I'm sure you're going to love them.